Thank you, Mr. Lynch, for taking the time to fill out the parent checklist. So upon reading this, I see that Sara had received speech services before. So what was your reason for bringing her back in here today?
Well, Sara seems to be experiencing some difficulty at school, especially when she is asked to speak in public or to answer questions in class. She finds that quite stressful. And related to that fact is that she thinks, I think she's quite sure, that some of her peers are laughing at her and beginning to mock her. And she's very unhappy about that. And she does not like going to school because she will not speak up in class for fear of being ridiculed.
Okay. So what are your concerns?
Well, my concerns are that she will not achieve her full potential in the school environment, because if she's not happy, she will not contribute as much, and from a social point of view, she may feel that she's somewhat ostracized and that her peers are laughing and mocking her for stuttering.
Okay. And you said that she gets made fun of in school and that she can be ostracized a bit, but how is she with family? Would you say that her speech is fluent or disfluent?
With family, her speech is quite fluent because she doesn't perceive it as a stressful or a public situation where her disability is on display.
Okay. And just looking over the case history here, it's previously reported that she received speech services at the age of 4, and it was her pre-K teacher that brought it to your attention. So how long did she receive these services for, and why did you stop going?
To the best of my recollection, she received the speech therapy for between 3 and 4 years, and initially we thought it was quite promising, but we seemed to reach stalemate, and nothing was changing very much, and the speech therapist were not very impressed because she seemed to be more concerned about fulfilling the appointments, and if we missed an appointment, she was quite aggressive that we make it up. And a phrase that I heard repeatedly and ad nauseum was that we're not out of the woods yet, and I felt that we weren't getting good value for our money towards the end, so we stopped going.
Okay, wow. Thank you for that. And it says here that she has associated physical behavior. So how would you describe, does she have eye twitching, or does she use her hands to talk? How would you describe these physical behaviors?
There would seem to be a lot of tension, the facial tension, when she is trying to express a word. She also moves her hands and feet as if that would help her to express the word.
Okay, and just one more question before we wrap this up. What is Sara like when she goes out in public interacting with just random people or somebody that she's met for the first time?
She's quite comfortable with people she's familiar with, but I have noticed on occasion that people who she's unfamiliar with, that I guess she perceives that as a public or a stressful situation, and is more prone to have a speech problem in that environment.
Okay, great. Thank you very much for coming in here today, and we will definitely make sure that Sara gets the services that she needs. Thank you very much, Mr. Lynch.